Ahoy! Crewmates, Captain Bongo here, and today we are setting sail on Would You Rather. This is a free in-browser type game where you have to answer, would you rather do this or that? Currently, this is one of my favorite games to play in real life. Ask any of my friends, I always play this with them, and they hate me for it. So the first question we're going to be brought up here with is, if you could bring back the 90s, would you rather bring back the 90s style music, etc., bring or stick with the current trends? Oh, so it's not just music, it's like the 90s in general, like the music, the style. I didn't like the pants very much back then. I really like the music. Some of my favorite songs are from the 90s, so I guess I would do it. I guess not too many people agree with me on that. Pretty much half and half, though. Would you rather be dissolved feet first in sulfuric acid, or have a mafia hit put on your family? Oh, so it's me or my family. Okay, so I can either die myself, or I can save someone in my family. Tough call, but I know which one I would choose because fuck my family. Looks like 50-50. I was expecting that to be a very solid one-way thing. If you were a dog, would you rather be a stray on the street, or have a bad owner? I would totally be a stray on the street, because if you're a stray, you can shit wherever you want, you can eat wherever you want, you have a chance of getting ran over by a car if you're not scared of traffic like Jake is, but you have all these advantages. If you have a bad owner, then you're just fucked. Until someone lets you out the front door and decides to let you live your life happily, you're just pretty much fucked. So definitely, I'm going with stray on the street. I probably shouldn't have picked a game where it involves nothing but reading, since I can't read. I guess a lot of people agree with me on that one. Would you rather be a vampire or be a werewolf? I personally don't give a fuck. I hate Twilight and most of this fantasy things. That's a nerdom all its own in a different side, different universe of nerdom. I'm nowhere near part that. I have nothing to do with that. I want no part of it. So for whatever reason you might get for hating me for one of these answers, just know I'm hitting one at random. Oh, it's pretty much half and half. Everything I've had has pretty much been split down the middle, although I have picked the less majority side. Would you rather catch your best male friend sleeping with your mom, or catch your best male friend sleeping with your sister? Well, I don't have a sister, and I don't know. Technically, it is impossible for me to catch my best male friend sleeping with my sister, since I don't have one. However, it is not impossible to catch someone sleeping with my mom, as awkward as that may be. That's nice. I like that question. Which one would I do? I think if I had to choose one, I wouldn't really care either way. I mean, if I had a sister, and it's her own life. I mean, I can't tell her what to do. And in the same regard, my mom is my mom, so I also can't tell her what to do. So if they want to get jolly and have fun, as long as everyone's being safe and having a good time, I don't really care either way. But I guess since I have to be logical here, I guess mom, since I don't even have a sister. Okay, well, apparently a lot of people out there really are protective of their sister. Cool. Would you rather room with Snoop Dogg, or room with... Either way, you're getting high as fuck. That's what this question is. Do you want to be high with one person or the other? You have no option. I don't know. I don't listen to rap that much, but I definitely like even though I can't pronounce his name right. I definitely like Bob Marley, so I would go with him hands down. Okay, so that's the one time I've actually picked majority. Would you rather work at McDonald's or work at Burger King? Actually, just ate Burger King. And to be completely honest, neither. I think fast food is the worst job in the world. I worked at Wendy's for a short period in my life when I first started working back in the day, and I hated it. Everything about it. Fast food is the worst job out there. Even though here lately the wages are getting pretty nice. I mean, $10 an hour to flip burgers, that's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. But if I had to choose between one, I like Burger King's fries better. And that's the only perk of working at a fast food place, is you can steal food, and their french fries are way better. All those people out there who picked McDonald's, you have bad taste in french fries. Would you rather eat all your meals where your food is freezing cold, or eat all your meals with 5 tablespoons of salt poured on it? Well, one can kill you, and one's just inconvenient. Okay, so let's break this down in a logical sense here. If you eat all your food with 5 tablespoons of salt, that's a shit ton of salt, by the way. Not only are you going to die, you're going to be thirsty as fuck all the time. Now, eating your meals cold isn't really that big of a deal because I was always working as a kid, so I was used to coming home and just eating leftovers. So having cold food is something I'm actually used to. So I would definitely go with cold food because, I mean, it's basically, do you want to die or do you want to have slightly cold food? Would you rather be starving for the rest of your life or obese for the rest of your life? Is that even a question? Like, you're either fat and full all the time, or you're in pain and agony. I don't know if you've ever starved before, like actually felt hunger pains before. It hurts a lot. I don't even think there's a downside to this besides the fact that you're fat. You're an American. Good job. So definitely obese. Why is that so? There's a lot of self-centered people out there, apparently. This should not be this even of a split. Okay, we're gonna move on, though. Okay, would you rather have your life narrated by Morgan Freeman or have your life narrated by James Earl Jones? I don't know who James Earl Jones is, and I'm sure there's someone out there who's gonna hate me for that, but I don't. I have no idea who that is. But Morgan Freeman sounds freaking awesome, and I've said several times, and I think even in a video, that if I could have him narrate my life, I would be satisfied for the rest of my life. So I'm gonna go with him. And everyone agrees with me. Good. That's how it should be. Would you rather live under communism or live under capitalism? Fuck! So basically live my life as it is and always has been, or Nazis. Which one? Okay, so this actually isn't as easy as a pick as you might think, because it depends whether it's real communism or not. If it's real communism, that's fucking awesome, because what real communism is everyone is equal. It could never work. Look, a communism can never work, but on paper, it is the best thing possible, because everyone is equal, there's no struggle, everyone just works for the joy of helping the community. No other reason. But since it's just for that one fact of helping the community and no personal gain, no one will ever do it. There's no way to make it functional because people are greedy. So if you can make real communism, definitely. But since you can't, I will stick with my capitalism selfishness. And a lot of people agreed with me. They're either selfish or they know that it will never work. I'm not sure which one. Would you rather have to smile every waking hour or have to laugh loudly every 30 minutes? I would smile all day. I don't even have to logify that, if that's a word. I mean, that's easy. Laughing randomly would be really annoying. Would you rather eat all the carpet in your house or eat all the wood and tiles in your house? I don't have wood and tiles floors, if that's what you're talking about, in my house. I obviously have wood. But so would you rather be a lesbian or would you rather eat wood? There is so many in your windows in this joke. Just right now, pause this video and write in the comments every dirty thing you can possibly think of to be a joke out of this particular question. Winner will get a personal email or something or some shit like that. I just want to see how dirty you can make this, because there's so many in your windows that I can think of right now. But as far as logical thinking, I guess carpet, because wood's kind of hard to chew. A lot of lesbians out there agree with me. Okay, would you rather spend a day with Taylor Swift or spend a day with Beyonce? Taylor Swift pisses me off. Taylor Swift is a dick. I've said that in several videos. All she does, if you spend a day with Taylor Swift, you're going to get a song about you. And I guarantee that song is going to go something like, "Oh, he left me poor and broken. My life is miserable and sad even though I'm rich and white." There's no reason for her to be sad. None. So what? She gets cheated on. Everyone gets cheated on. Big fucking deal. You don't have to make fun of everyone who you ever dated just because you don't like him. Fuck you, Taylor Swift. So Beyonce for sure. That is so evenly split. That is annoying. Fuck Taylor Swift. Would you rather be a centaur or a mermaid/merman? I think water is scary as fuck. I think the ocean is scary. I don't know if you've seen my vlog. That was the first time I ever seen an ocean. And what you didn't see is me being scared of it. So swimming underneath water for the rest of my... Well, I guess actually the whole reason of being scared of the ocean is just because you might drown. So I guess living in the ocean and not having to be... Are you one of those mermaids that can switch into a human again? Because that's awesome. Because that way you don't have to walk around being a horse human man all the time. You can actually function in society if you wanted to. So I would go with the mermaid thing. Fuck you guys for not agreeing with me. My answer is the best answer. Would you rather shotgun a beer or funnel a beer? Funnel a beer? What's the difference? You're chugging the beer either way. Well, if you don't know what shotgunning a beer is, it's basically where you poke a hole in the top, and then you poke another hole, and the beer like shoots down your throat really hard. It's kind of nauseating. I've done it once or twice, or maybe last night, I'm not sure. But it's pretty hard. Funneling a beer is where you would take one of those giant funnel things with the beer hoses down, and normally you do that in like a group. Like there's one that has a bunch of different hoses, so you wouldn't have to take the whole beer. But I'm kind of a glutton for beer, so I guess I would shotgun it. And a lot of people agree with me. Attaboys and girls out there. Would you rather have stinky feet or have long fingernails? Well, not to, give away too much of my personal life or hygiene issues or my lazy slobbiness because I have a girlfriend and don't try anymore. I kind of have both of those. My feet are consistently at a state of pure stank, and my fingernails kind of go months without being clipped. They're fine right now, just because I actually hate having long fingernails. I'm too lazy to clip them. But if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely have stinky feet, because having long fingernails sucks, and it makes no girl happy. Would you rather be eaten by a zombie or be burnt at the stake? I don't really know what burnt at the stake means. Is that how you, kill vampires, I think? I don't know how that's relevant to this. It's be eaten alive or be burnt. And I think, if I remember right, I'm not sure, I think if you're being burnt, you feel all of it. Like, there was a theory for a long time where you would go in shock and you don't feel it too much, and it's just a state of panic. You do die, but you don't feel it. But they restudied that, and they actually think that you would feel all of it. However, I think being eaten by a zombie would be so traumatizing that you probably wouldn't feel too much of it. And if it's a herd of zombies, it would be quick. So I would definitely go with the zombies option. And a lot of people agree with me. Attaboys and girls. Would you rather find a book about everything about the past, okay, or find a book about everything about the future? They already have books about the past. I want a book about the future. Why would you even ask this question? Would you rather know what already happened and have any book ever that you can find on any street, or have this magical book that will tell you the future? That's not even a comparison. That's dumb. Would you rather leave your 90-year-old grandmother in the car on a hot day with the windows rolled up, or leave your dog in the car on a hot day with the windows rolled up? That's an easy thing for me to choose. Either way, that's easy for me. I just want to point out why, though. Because grandmas, whether she's 90 or not, should know how to roll down a window or at least leave the car. She has thumbs. The dog doesn't. He's just fucked. Now, if you're talking about rather they would be trapped in there and there's no way for them to get out regardless of that fact, I still stand by my answer. I love my dog. Fuck you, Grandma. 50-50. There is 50% of the world is just as psychotic as I am. Okay, would you rather be able to fly or be able to breathe underwater? This kind of goes along with that Mermaid / Centaur thing. I don't know which one I would pick necessarily, because if you can fly, you can get anywhere ridiculously fast. Even if you can only fly at like a walking speed, you have that bird's traveling distance thing, so you can just go over things, so you can get everything really fast. Being able to breathe underwater is a very situational thing. You can only do that sometimes if you're in water, for example. And can you only breathe underwater? Can you still breathe outside of water? These questions aren't answered in this. However, guess who gets to answer these questions? That would be you. You get to tell me in the comments which one you would rather do, and I love to see the answer. If you could, please, though, justify which one you choose. That would be awesome. Also, on a side note, I'm trying to work on my lighting. I'm trying to get it just right. If you could tell me if this video looks too bright or just right, just tell me that in the comments next to this. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and share it on your social medias. And if you want to join the Bongo crew today, hit that subscribe button, please. Until next time, keep gaming.